Qala imla lahayna Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach wa Malaki by Hashem Harawat Kagorash Barakathum, the water by Babar Wakwam Yasher Allah. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, and to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine that say you shalom. Today we're going to get into the life of the Musk rat himself, Elon Musk, and how everything is basically falling apart in his life. And that's due to that the Edomites are now following under the curses that we were up under. I mean, we still under them, but the Lord said that he would slowly take the curses off of us and put them on our enemies. And that's what's happening right now, especially with Trump as well. If you notice, everything that these two men touch turned to shit. That's the curses. You notice that 68% of Edomite America, they feeling them curses. So without further ado, let's grab the video and then we'll bring out some scriptures. The name of this video is Elon Musk's life is falling apart faster than his rockets. And then he had another rocket explode. I don't even think this man ever had a rocket go into space because they can't penetrate the firmament, the Van Allen belt. So how he going to Mars? He can't even make it out of orbit, out of the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? But let's grab this video real quick.
The last 7 days have probably been some of the worst 7 days of Elon Musk's life, and of course, things are only going to get worse from here. It all started last week when Elon Musk's latest SpaceX rocket exploded, as they frequently do, because that's apparently how they test them. It's launch it, break it, fix it, and then launch it again, which some people think is a brilliant business plan.
Yeah, just like they thought Donald Trump's 20 to 30 failed businesses, they call that success. And that's all this man does. He's making $1 million bottle rockets. He might as well wait. He might as well go into the fireworks industry. He'll make more money. Because all he do is make rockets that go in the air and pop. Just switch it up, man. Stop selling electric vehicles, go to fireworks.
However, I would argue that, maybe taking care of the minor issues before you launch it and waste all that money would probably be a smarter thing to do. Mm-hmm. So his rocket explodes. That's embarrassing. Shut down a good portion of the airspace over the state of Florida for quite a while that day. And then things only got worse. On Monday, not only did Elon Musk's Twitter suffer a massive outage, which he swears came from somewhere in the Ukraine, even though he provided no evidence to support that, but that's what he said on Fox News, so whatever. At the same time that Twitter was down, so too was Tesla stock, finishing at a low not seen since before last November's election, which means Elon Musk has now officially wiped out every single penny that he has gained since Donald Trump won the 2024 election. Elon Musk has now lost $140 billion since Donald Trump won that election. And the funny thing about that is about a week and a half ago, I sat right here, did a segment talking about the fact that Elon Musk had lost $100 billion, wiping out almost all the gains he had made since Trump won the election, and now all those gains are officially gone. He's lost it all, $140 billion.
We got a saying in the South. It says, a fool and his money are soon parted. There you go. You're welcome.
And things are going to continue to get worse. Here's what's happening. Elon Musk is going down the same path that Mike Lindell went down, right? You used to just be the weird, eccentric guy that owned a successful company, okay? Just like Mike Lindell. Then you decided, what if I staked my reputation, my company's reputation, on Donald Trump? Let me get in bed with him, metaphorically, and just see where it goes from there. And like everybody else that's been in bed with Donald Trump, literally, it did not end well for you, okay? You got the short end of the stick, if we're sticking with the bed metaphor there, and you were left feeling unpleasant, uncomfortable, and wishing you had probably never done that. And just like my pillow went down the tubes, so too are Elon Musk's companies. Everything Elon Musk is in control of right now is going to shit. Like, that is the nicest way to put it. SpaceX, again, rockets blowing up out of the sky. Twitter, you can't even keep it online, and we're supposed to trust you with taking over the internet connections for the FAA? I don't think so. Doge is getting ridiculed left and right that even a majority of Republicans don't like what they're doing. So you've lost your own party on Doge. Tesla is tanking, and your net worth is going along with it. Everything that Elon Musk is in control of right now is doing poorly. Don't ever let anyone in this country, anyone on this planet, tell you that Elon Musk is a brilliant businessman. Look at what is happening to his businesses right now. Look at what is happening with Doge. Only a few fringe morons who don't understand numbers think what Doge is doing is good. This man is an idiot. This man is a menace. And this man is driving formerly successful things into the ground, and has been for quite some time. So it is what it is, right? You could have learned a lesson from Mike Lindell. Hell, you could have learned a lesson from Rudy Giuliani. You could have learned a lesson from literally any of the people that decided to hitch their wagon to the Trump train, and it never worked out for any of them. But instead you thought, well, of course it's not going to happen to me, right? Right here, bud. It's happening, and it's happening so much worse than what's happened to any of these other idiots over the last few years. Thanks for watching today, everybody, and don't forget.
Wow. Yeah, they falling. Let's get some scriptures. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 28. Now, this applies to the nation of Israel, but you can easily apply this to the nation of Edom as well. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. No understanding. Now let's go to the book of Daniel. Chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. The bottom of the barrel, the default character in the video game, that's Esau. And the Lord, he put these base men over us to punish us. Let me see, right? How did scripture go? Let me see. Let's see if this is it. Yep, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not Yahweh. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. Talking about Israel, talking about us. This is Lord talking about us. We hard-headed, stiff-necked. So this is how the Lord is going to get us back. Listen. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Edom, that's the foolish nation. Now, it's no coincidence that Esau, he rules keeping you in fear. keep you stressed out, keep you depressed, keep you worried. You can't enjoy life for this red man, but it's the Lord's will. But the good news is this is almost over with, and they're going back to the bottom where they came from because they have no business in a position of rulership. Look at the shit they do. Matter of fact, let me write that one down. Okay. Now let's keep going. Go to the book of Habakkuk. Chapter 2. Verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. That's why he's off. That's why he stands out amongst all the human families on the planet. He's the weirdest. Get another one. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is their counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? The answer is yes. They never had wisdom. They never had it, because check this out. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19, but check this out. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. There you go. So they never had wisdom. All they know is how to do wickedness. It just says here, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. That's why they have no business being in a position of rulership, because they don't have any wisdom. All Esau has is jealousy, hatred, envy, emotions. That's it. And he governs using those. He follows those everywhere they take him. No logic whatsoever involved. Now let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8. Verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them in the latter time that dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Him and Trump, very prideful. Now let's go. Oh, we got some more. Let's go to chapter 11. Verse 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were passed, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. For so long time dwelt he upon the earth with much deceit. These people lie so much, it's insane. They claim they found all this fraud. Okay. Why ain't nobody in jail yet? Because the only one that seems to supposed to be in jail is Elon Musk. Remember, he stole 80 million from New York, from the state of New York, just out of their account. Like it wasn't shit. And he's stealing your money right now as we speak, because they're about to take your Social Security. That pot you've been putting in every 2 weeks, every time you got paid ever since you started working. They're finna steal it. Now, how you gonna pay your bills in your old age? They stealing it. It ain't no tax cut. Don't let their wordplay fool you. This is theft, grand theft. That little play on words, no, that's theft, bro. Now let's go to Jeremiah, chapter 49. Verse 16, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. The Lord is bringing this man down off that lofty, prideful little perch he's on. And the strategic part about it, the Lord ain't taking him out quickly. He killing him by a thousand cuts. That's something Esau cannot bear. A slow death. That's why he get that 38, keep it 38 in his draw. Them CEOs, when they get exposed, but he can't take that death by a thousand cuts. That's how the Lord get down. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 19, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Verse 20, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Yes. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 17. Verse 5. No. That ain't it. I think it's Jeremiah. Hold on. Yeah, it's Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord. You Mac is finding that out right now. And everybody else who believe Trump and Musk lying asses. Y'all trusted in these men, and look where it got you. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 4. He is proud, knowing nothing, but doubting about questions and strifes of words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. Verse 5, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. They think the more shit they steal, it'll put them on the level of a god. No, you doing just what the Lord said you would do. You would covet everything. And the Lord hates covetous men. Matter of fact, he said in the book of Sirach, there's nothing more wicked than a covetous man. You don't know what covetous means? Look it up. Now let's go to the book of Job. Chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are officers of no value. Like I said, if there's so much fraud found with government funding, how come ain't nobody in jail? Not even a name came up because it was all lies from the jump. Not even one name, but they found all this fraud. I can't tell. You must be protecting them too. They must be Edomites. If it did happen, who knows with these liars. Sirach chapter 27, verse 20. Start 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. You heard that, Christians? God don't love everybody. Verse 26, whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth the trap shall be taken therein. Verse 27, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. Verse 30, malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the sinful man shall have both. Esau, you in trouble, bro. Ain't nobody in trouble like you. But you try to make everybody else feel like they're in trouble if they don't do what you say. No, bro, ain't nobody in trouble like you. You the only nation that's going to be exterminated at the end of your 1,000 years slavery. Sirach chapter 12, verse 3, there can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. See what this one do. The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath the joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So we are in a very fortunate place right now in time, because we are witnessing the fall of our enemies in real time. Now let's go to the book of Obadiah. You can't imagine how many of our forefathers have wished to see this day, these days, these last days when our enemies are falling. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All this theft. Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 10. Verse 2, the wicked in his pride they'll persecute the poor. Let him be taken into devices they have imagined. He's been taken into devices he's imagined. Him and Trump. Verse 3, for the wicked boasts of his heart desire, and bless the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. That's how they think. Blessed be the covetous, the greedy. That's how they think. But the Lord abhorreth it. Can't stand them. Verse 4, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. Nope. Verse 5, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. That's why he talking big shit to all his enemies, even allies. Gummy. You call this intelligence? A man who sabotages a country to fall. That is not intelligence. Verse 6, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. You in adversity now. Or at least that's where you headed, bruh. Go to Psalms 34. Verse 21, evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. That's why they doing all this, to get at us, trying to figure out a way to catch us slipping, basically. Psalm chapter 73, verse 5, they're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Until now, until the curses start coming on their ass. Revelation chapter 11, verse 18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Ain't nobody been destroying the earth but Esau. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Verse 20. I think I read this before. We'll get it again, don't trip. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Yep. Now let's go to chapter 26. That ain't what I was looking for. Let's keep going. Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All his businesses are tanking. His stocks then drop. Tesla going out of business. The dealerships are getting vandalized. The charging stations getting burned up and vandalized. Twitter can't stay online for shit. His rockets keep blowing up. And he's losing billions. Yeah, I would say those are the curses. Now you are starting to put your money in a bag with holes. Yeah, we was under those same curses where you work, get your money, then it's gone before you even get to look at it real good. Yeah, those are curses. 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1, woe to thee that spoilest. Spoil mean to rob. And thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Now let's go to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 8. Remember in the video where he was talking about everybody that hooked they little cart to the Trump train, end up getting derailed, so you say? They never know. They never know peace. They never have, it always ends up bad. Verse 8, the way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings that have made them crooked paths. Whoso goeth therein shall not know peace. Meaning, if you do business with Trump, you wasting your time because you will fail. He just got that touch. Everything he touches goes to shit. And everybody who joins themselves unto him, see what happens. All those men he named, the former mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani, he's broke now. Everybody who does business with Trump, they end up fucked up. That's why everybody's staying away from him, because they see he's a bad omen. He just got a fucked up spirit on him that don't nobody want no parts of. And can you blame them? Look at what he does. Look at the bullshit he says. Just lie after lie. Don't nobody want to deal with that. That's childish. Old as fuck, still lying his ass off. Where's your worth? No substance. Psalm 73, verse 17. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein. Meaning, when you understand this book, and you understand how the prophecies coming off the pages, you understand who's who. You understand every aspect of this book. You know that regardless of what these Edomites do, they still gonna end up in two places. 1,000 years captivity, then extermination. Y'all ain't getting out of this. This is you never had control. The Lord always controlled. Like in Daniel 17, 4:17. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. And set up over it whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men, roughly paraphrasing. So he put you in power, now he taking you out. John chapter 10, verse 10, this is the red letter Lord Yahushua speaking. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they may have it more abundantly. So the Lord was coming back to save his elect and overall his nation. Esau killed everybody and everything on the planet, including himself, because he's a fucking idiot. There's no nice way to say it, and I ain't looking for one. So yeah, the Lord is going to put this base man right back at the bottom where he came from. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12, if a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Now, you could flip this either way you want. You could put Elon as being a ruler or a servant. If he's a ruler, all his servants are wicked. Everybody that work for him, except those who quit Doge. But they went with the wickedness. They went with lying, like to this magnitude. Lying about billions of dollars. They quit. Now, if you put them in a servant position under Trump, this scripture still applies, because that means Trump is wicked. That means Trump listens to lies. Not only does he listen to them, but he tells them too. So if a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. If Elon Musk is a servant of Trump, that means he's wicked as hell too. Here's another one. Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Trump and Musk, all these promises. I'm gonna lower the price of eggs. I just love the sound of groceries. All this bullshit. He did just the exact opposite when he got in office. Started a trade war out the blue, talking shit to allies, talking he coming to take their shit. And people just supposed to be, what, say, okay? No. Canada is not just gonna let you bring your orange ass up there and take their shit. Canada is playing chess. Trump is playing checkers. Two totally different games. Look how they shitted on Musk. 100% tariffs on all Teslas. Them bitches is not gonna sell. That's the only thing Esau understand. You gotta hit him in the pockets. Then he'll sit his goofy ass down somewhere. Let's go to 2 Peter. Second Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. That's why he gave them all these bunkers. He want them to survive World War III just so they could be the first fruits of slavery. Beautiful book. Beautiful ending. Second Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Yes. And that recompense is started. That's why you got over 200,000 plus federal workers who just knew up and down they had job security for life. Guess what? You don't. The Lord is bringing this whole house down. And we tired. That's why he's bringing it down. Everybody's tired of Esau. We tired of Esau. The whole world is tired of Esau. Now let's go to Job. We'll get a few more, we can close. Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. Now, the counsel of the froward, what does froward mean? It means you're difficult to get along with. Carried headlong is carried with reckless confidence. That's what these two individuals demonstrate, reckless confidence, Trump and Musk. Now let's go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. That's why everything they touch turns to shit. The Lord is doing this. Just like when the curses was on us, we couldn't prosper in nothing because it was the Lord's will that we suffer. Now the Lord is taking the curses off of us and putting them on our enemies. We get one more and close. Let's go back to the book of Sirach, chapter 4. Verse 27. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the person of the mighty. What does that mean? It means make not thyself an underling to a foolish man. Don't work for a foolish man. That's all it means. Elon Musk chose to work for a foolish man. Those people in Doge chose to work for a foolish man. And nothing became of it positive. So, basically, if your boss man foolish, that relationship ain't gonna last if you wise. Because his dumb shit that he does and says is gonna get old real quick. And then you're gonna be looking for the door. Just like those people who work for Doge. Because you could tell, if any type of fraud was going on, it was all the fraud that he lied about. That's fraud in itself. So those people were smart. They got the hell out of there before he threw them under the bus when he got caught to keep from going to jail. He'll throw them under the bus and let them do the time. And he'll claim he ain't know shit about it. Those people were smart because you can never trust thine enemy. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Look how many people Trump threw under the bus to save his own ass season 1. You think Musk ain't capable of doing the same thing to save his own ass? That's why they call you expendable. So, if you got a dumbass boss, a desperate dumbass boss, remember, desperate men are dangerous men. You better get the hell away from them before they drag you down with them. Kahala Imlala, Hayanawa Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wamalaki, Bahashim, Harawat, Wakakwarash, Barakathum, the water Baba Bawa, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.